Hello, welcome back to my pokey little corner of the internet, also known as my channel. Thank you for coming back or coming for the first time. If you are here for the first time or whatever, I usually do a little bit of blither at the start of my videos. If you're not really interested in the blither, look underneath the video. You'll see the timestamps for the various other bits of the video that you might be more interested in. So, if you go, oh, sorry, before you go, if you haven't subscribed, can you please subscribe? I'm adding a steady 1 or 2 people a week to expand my channel, and that's fine by me. 1 or 2 people a week is good. So off you go. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. Right, what is today's blither? It is nearly Christmas. It'll be Christmas tomorrow, actually. I'm recording this on the 24th. So Merry Christmas to anybody who's watching this over the festive period. My mood is a little bit low at the moment, which is a struggle to make these videos. So this is one I actually made about 2 months ago. I'm just recording this bit today. Yeah, it's a surprising amount of work to look this amateurish and unprofessional. 2, 3, 4 hours sometimes each video. And when your brain isn't in that space, it's like, you look at your camera, you look at your tripod and go, So this is one of those. Luckily, I've got an archive full of stuff that I do when I am in the more zingy bit. Anyway, let's get on with it. Today is Sopa Campesina. It's a Spanish peasant soup. It's vegan. When I say peasant, I think probably the more correct, more modern word is farmer. Probably a Spanish farmer soup. It's lovely, full of vegetables. Get all fresh stuff, especially the herbs. And this will be as beautiful as mine turned out to be. Really, really nice. It's one of those old cliches where they say that the poor sometimes eat better than the rich. This is one of those. So let's get on with it. Yeah. Ta-da. And what is on today's board of goodness? Fresh stuff. Try not to do dried stuff in this recipe. If you can find it, fresh stuff. That's what makes it different. So what we need is a medium onion, 2 carrots, 2 big carrots or 4 piddly little ones we've got here, 2 tins of chickpeas, about 70 to 80 ml of a white wine, a decent one. What's that? Pinot Grigio. A teaspoon of thyme when chopped up, a heaped teaspoon of thyme. A heaped teaspoon of rosemary when chopped up. Actually, make it probably double those. So instead of a teaspoon, nearly 2 teaspoons of both of those. And 2 tablespoons of parsley. 900 mils of veg stock. That's sort of escaping over there. 3 bits of celery. What do you call them? Stalks of celery. And 4 cloves of garlic. Bit of salt and pepper to taste as you need on the way through. I'd probably about half a teaspoon of salt. I wouldn't put too much in because I want to make the veg stock quite strong. Right, let's get on with it. Ta-da! Ah yes, off we go. Dutch oven, casserole dish, whatever you want to call this. And we start with the onions. Soften them a little bit. Two or 3 minutes. Then the carrots. And the celery. This is kind of a bit of a bung-it-in dish. Doesn't have to be posh. Two or 3 minutes with the carrots and the celery. And then the last part of This section, get in with your garlic, roughly chopped. I put the garlic in last because, as I've said in a number of other videos, garlic burns. It's not a particularly pleasant taste or aroma or anything else. Anyway, just don't burn your garlic. So, what are we, 2, 3, 4 minutes or so. Right, I think they're about ready. So I'm going to put in my wine. That was quite generous, wasn't it? A little bit more wine. 80, 90 millilitres. And I'm going to add in the thyme and the rosemary. Put my water on to boil. In with the chickpeas, thoroughly drained and lightly washed. Then my 900 ml of, actually I'm going to make it a litre of stock. Depending on what kind of stock you use, put enough stock cubes or pots in to cover a litre. And this now, so I'm going to put the parsley in quite late. It's a little bit more delicate, so I'll put that in near the end. So this is going to be 30-35 minutes of simmering to soften everything. And I'll check that a couple of times during the cooking process for whether it needs any more salt or whatever it might need. Right, to do 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 35 minutes. We'll start with 35 minutes. So, 35 minutes later, everything seems nicely softened. Let's have a little taste. Oh, yes. So because I made the stock quite strong, that doesn't need any salt. What it does need is parsley. Now you can put the parsley in a little bit earlier, but I just feel like it's a more delicate herb. Rosemary and thyme give of themselves a little bit more, whereas parsley a little bit lighter. So I'm just going to put it in now. You know what, if you have a little bit of cream now would be good. It doesn't need it, but a little splash of cream if you've got some left over. Ooh, lovely. Right. Oh, yes. Oh, the parsley's done its job. That is really nice. It's finished. Ha ha ha. Do do do. Do do do. Oh yes, that's a hearty soup. Really, really nice. It's particularly cold evening this evening, so I'm going to enjoy that. Right, next time